Hi there. Welcome to the PlannerSpeechie. This is Bridget. Um, Today I'm going to be planning for August 5th through the 11th, 2024 in my vertical planner. I'm going to be using this kit from the PlannerShack called Rain on My Window. This is a really cute sort of like stay at home, cozy day kit that I thought was really precious. I gotta say, I had a little bit of trouble printing this kit. Like for some reason, my silhouette and my printer were not cooperating. So I actually have to reprint a few sheets of this. Like this, I just realized the alignment is completely off on these two pages. So I'm gonna show them to you now. I do like the raindrops and it's a very pretty color scheme. But I am gonna have to reprint some of those pages, but I can lay down the base today. I'm going to be doing some silver elements here. I have these date dots. This is a leftover from a Caress Press bundle. I got this freebie from Sadie's Stickers for headers. These are more just like Sadie Stickers deco. This is from Scribble Prints Co. More Sadie Stickers. More Sadie stickers, and this is from Charlotte's Paper Company. But yeah, so I thought this is kind of a chill week in my planner anyway, so I'm not going to go crazy documenting it. But anyway, I'm going to speed things up and come back in a voiceover. Thanks. Okay, so this was a really crazy week. I decided to go with this particular kit because this was a crazy week. I got this kit a while ago because I really liked the full box with the two cats, like being cozy. And I also realized that like this is a good kit to use for a week when like you just need a little bit more self-care. There were a couple of self-care art collections going around that I thought about using for this week at first, and then I was like, I want something that's like a little bit more um subtle, and so this was the perfect art for that. Um yeah, this was a tough one. Um but I do love the colors, the like French blue with the gold and the mixed um those are actually two different color blues. It's really hard to see in this light, but they're both like darker versions of each other. So I decided to color block even though like it looks like I'm just using two different colors. But I really like this dark gold. It's a great fall color also, so it's like really nice to lean in. Yeah. So I'm a homebody. For those of you who um, are also homebodies, I love to stay home and read on the couch. I'm a really big fan of all things hygge. So, this idea that like your home is a place of rest and comfort and coziness, and it's actually more hygge to have like rain out falling outside or stormy weather and to be inside. Netflix is not hygge, but it is definitely a comfort watch. So when I put these over the top, I didn't realize that they weren't translucent. And then once I started, I was like, you know what? We're just going to keep going. So it was a little wasteful, but whatever. I did like the shimmer there. So yeah, that full box with the two kittens. They look like my cats, Simone and Scooter, who are beautiful and actually have their own Instagram account that my husband manages. Um, but I just thought this art was so sweet and precious. And I don't know who the artist is, sadly. But anyway, so this was one of the last weeks of my vacation. It was the last full vacation week. Um, and Monday was pretty tough. So, I did end up using this little puppy sticker. I wasn't sure that I was going to use it. We don't have any dogs. I love dogs, but, like, we don't have any, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna use him. But then I was like, "You know what? He's so cute." Okay, so Monday was my niece's birthday. She turned 6, so we did FaceTime with her later in the night. Um, and so this was kind of a challenging day. This was a day that we were expecting to get notified from my doctor. I had to go to the doctor in the morning to have the blood test done. Um, and so my husband was working, so we were just trying to kind of buy time to figure out like what was going on. So I felt worried all morning. And then the doctor called and gave us some bad news. And there was this slight moment of relief just because um, it's harder to anticipate bad news but not get it than to actually get it because then there's a resolution. So, but I was really, really, really upset and I drank an entire bottle of wine on my own, which I never really do that. I haven't done that since I like my 20s. So I drank this bottle of wine with dinner. My husband was home, but he didn't have any. So, of course, the next day I am completely and utterly miserable all day. And I didn't have to work, so that was good. I did have a therapy appointment, um, which I had scheduled, but I was not doing very well. Like, this was kind of a wash of a day. I just really, really didn't feel good. Um, so I didn't really have much to report on. I was just nauseated all day long. Um, and very deep in my feelings. So, um, but my husband did make soup for me. He took very good care of me. Um, so yeah. And then this was sort of the beginning of my retail therapy binge. So, even though I wasn't working and even though I had amassed credit card debt over the break, I was just like, I'm going to treat myself right. So, I did a PlannerSpeechie shirt order. They were on sale. I did pay my student loan though. And Wednesday I went back to the wine and salad. Um, I actually don't think it was wine. I think it was a beer. That's what it was. I did not drink wine. I went to lunch with my dear friend, and they have this seasonal beer at this brewery that I love called Pumpkin. And I wasn't able to drink it before because I was in the clinical trial. And then once we found out that I was no longer in the clinical trial, um, and it didn't matter, it didn't affect my health, so I took a drink of this pumpkin, and I highly recommend it. I also returned library books. I did a Zoom with my friend in the evening, all very therapeutic. Um, so Thursday was great because we had this really, really stormy day. And I love days like that because you're sort of forced to just chill out and hang out at home. So I read this book that I love called Silver in the Bone by Alex Bracken. It is the first of a duology. The second book has also come out recently, so now you can read the whole series. Sorry, that's my dinner beeping in the background. Um, I did do laundry. I was trying to like get back to my routine. Um, and so I did fold a lot of laundry. I was starting to find peace with what happened. Um, and then I treated myself to some ice cream. Like I had some really good ice cream that was sort of left over from when my parents were there. Um, it was Jenny's Brook Blackout chocolate cake, which I highly recommend. So then on Friday, I had a virtual doctor's appointment to sort of go over like what happened or didn't happen. And I felt a little better after that. Um, I had to order a new laptop for my mom for my dad, so it was like a whole thing. But I love this song called Irish Eyes. I'll try and link it down below, but it has this line in it that I really love called Every Hope Flung High, and that's kind of how I've been this whole year. The year of 2024 is hope. That's the year I'm going with. So, I did counsel a new SLP who was new to the district this year, and she was kind of nervous about starting school, and so I was on the phone with her for a long time. And I decided to cook. I made chicken with Brussels sprouts and potatoes, just something different, something special to do. On Saturday morning, we made pancakes and eggs, and I filmed a sticker haul and edited and uploaded some Plan with me's, which was really fun. Um, and then I hadn't slept well the night before, so I was really like, I think it was just the stress of everything happening all at once made it really challenging to sleep. Um, but it was Saturday and it was our movie pick. So I think I went to the library per usual. And I just have too many books out. Like I will take 10, 12 books out at a time. Oh, the movie was a movie that Frank had picked out called Ad Astra, which was about space travel, and it was really fascinating. We got this fancy pizza for dinner, and it sounded like it was going to be like the best pizza ever, and it just sort of fell flat. It was very expensive for an artisanal pizza. I kind of have issues with it because it's just not as good as like your standard greasy pizza, in my opinion. So, we had like a small breakfast because I hadn't gone to the store in a while, and I did some more retail therapy. I ordered a bunch of press-on nails. I gave myself a manicure. Um, and it was the closing ceremonies on that day. I didn't really watch the Olympics this week because I was so out of it, and that was kind of sad. You know, I probably should have watched more of it. I would have if I had been in better spirits. I called my friend Kirsten and we chatted about all kinds of things. Um, Oh, and then I went to see It Ends With Us with my book club, and I had not read the book. You guys, serious, serious trigger warning. It's intense. So, like, please do not go see this movie unless you have read the book or you know what it's about and you are fully versed in it. This was not a, like, let's go hang out, have fun at the movies with your girlfriend's movie. And I was expecting something very different, and I hadn't read the book. So, anyway, just like keep that in mind. If you're gonna go see it, just know that it's not what it's being advertised as. So I just marked that it was a difficult week. I'm marking that my husband made pumpkin soup, and um, it was a difficult week, and it was hard to manage everything. Um, but I'm finding the strength to move on from it, and I'm so grateful for all my friends and family for like coming through for me this week. Okay. Okay, so here we have what's left of my stickers. I think I did pretty well. There's actually quite a few of those left. I didn't really use any of those, but yeah. This is a very pretty kit. I really love the colors. I think you could pair it. I did silver. You could probably pair it with gold. Or even like a antique gold or even a brown. Like there's a lot of lovely things in here. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and let me tease next week's. This will be a really cute one, I think. Okay, ready? Okay, so there you have it. That's the teaser. I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye.